Revelation 9 highlights some strange people on the earth, and there are three groups of strange people that we will take a look at. Those people who did not have the seal of God on their foreheads. Those who will seek death, but failed to find it. And the third group will be the most shocking group of people. It will be those who will hate God. Let's begin. In Revelation 9, we are right in the middle of God's judgments. An angel blows his trumpet, and a star falls to earth from the sky. This angel is then given a key to the shaft of a bottomless pit. When he opened it, smoke poured out as though from a huge furnace, and the sunlight and air turned dark from the smoke. Then locusts came from the smoke and descended on the earth, and they were given power to sting like scorpions. They were told not to harm the grass or plants or trees, but only the people who did not have the seal of God on their foreheads. They were told not to kill them, but to torture them for 5 months with pain like the pain of a scorpion sting. In those days, people will seek death, but will not find it. They will long to die, but death will flee from them. The locusts looked like horses, prepared for battle. They had what looked like gold crowns on their heads, and their faces looked like human faces. They had hair like women's hair, and teeth like the teeth of a lion. They wore armor made of iron, and their wings roared like an army of chariots rushing into battle. They had tails that stung like scorpions, and for 5 months they had the power to torment people. Their king is the angel from the bottomless pit. His name in Hebrew is Abaddon, and in Greek, Apollyon, the destroyer. The first terror is past, but look, 2 more terrors are coming. Then the sixth angel blew his trumpet, and there was a voice speaking from the 4 horns of the gold altar that stands in the presence of God. And the voice said to the sixth angel who held the trumpet, "Release the 4 angels who were bound at the great Euphrates River." Then the 4 angels who had been prepared for this hour, and day, and month, and year were turned loose to kill 1/3 of all the people on earth. The size of their army was 200 million mounted troops. In this vast, evil army, you can see horses and their riders sitting on them. The riders wore armor that was fiery red and dark blue and yellow. The horses had heads like lions, and fire and smoke and burning sulfur billowed from their mouths. 1/3 of all the people on earth were killed by these 3 plagues, by the fire and smoke and burning sulfur that came from the mouths of the horses. Their power was in their mouths and in their tails, for their tails had heads like snakes with the power to injure people. But the people who did not die in these plagues still refused to repent of their evil deeds and turn to God. They continued to worship demons and idols made of gold, silver, bronze, and wood, idols that can neither see, nor hear, nor walk. And they did not repent of their murders, or their witchcraft, or their sexual immorality, or their thefts. When it comes to these 3 groups of people in Revelation 9, you have the first group, those people who did not have the seal of God on their foreheads. When the bottomless pit is opened and demonic locusts are upon the earth, these locusts are given the power to torment and cause extreme pain for 5 months to everyone except the people who have the seal of God, the mark of ownership and protection from God, on their foreheads. This tells us that during this time in the tribulation period, people will be marked, some with the mark of the beast, and others with the seal of God. Now the second group, those who will seek death, but fail to find it. When the demonic locusts are let loose on the earth, they will torment and cause them extreme pain for 5 months, and their torment will be like the torment from a scorpion when it stings a man. Some will long for an escape from this terrible plague, but they will discover that death will evade them. The third group is the most shocking, because after the demonic locusts are released, after the angels at the bottom of the river Euphrates are released, Those who were not killed by these plagues did not repent even of the works of their hands. These people did not stop worshiping and paying homage to the demons and the idols of gold and of silver and of bronze and of stone and of wood, which can neither see nor hear nor walk. And they did not repent of their murders, nor of their sorceries, nor of their immorality, nor of their thefts. How evil does one have to be in order to experience God's supernatural plagues and judgment, and still choose not to repent? How cold must your heart be to choose not to repent, but instead to choose to continue